This is the fourth video on how to do Lab 1. And so what I'm going to do this time, we got P11 created and committed, and I can verify that if I go back to the browser here, and I can see that that main is now updated. So what we see is the updated version of main here. So let's go ahead and solve another problem. To do that, I'm going to right-click this solution folder and select Add New Project. And once again, it's a Win32 project console application, and it gives the name P1_2 because we're going to do exercise P12. And once again, I don't want the stub code, so I'm going to make an empty project. And then I'm going to remove these virtual folders and carry out, this is the main from the other project. I'm going to carry out a similar sequence of operations here. Let's go ahead and create a new item. It's code, CPP file, and I'm going to call it main as well. I call it main because it contains the main function, which is the entry point to the program. If you can see, we have two different projects. They both have a main in them because they both have the function, the main function, the entry point. So these separate projects produce two separate executables. They're two different programs. So what we have here is a solution that contains two projects. Each project, the purpose of each project is to generate a program. So what it will do here is we're going to copy our work. So this is our previous work. I'm going to copy that. I'll just close that window. We'll paste it in here. And I'm going to save that. And now I'm going to build a solution. And you'll see that one succeeded and one is up to date. So it didn't need to rebuild P11 because it was in fact up to date. But as you can see, it's now considering two different projects. Now this doesn't do exactly what we want it to do, but let's test it anyway. You'll notice, before we do that, you'll notice that this P11 is bold-faced. That's because this is called a startup project. So what we can change that. That's when we press F5, it'll run P11. And we can change that by selecting this P12, right-clicking, and selecting Set as Startup Project. Now you'll see that P12 is bold-faced, and if we just go ahead and build that, you'll see that when I press F5, that it now runs this project P12 because we made it a startup project. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look here at what we need to do. Hello Dave, I'm glad to meet you. So what we need to do is is print something differently. Hello, my name is Hal, and that's what we had before, isn't it? And then we ask, what is your name? So what is your name? And then we get the user input, and then we print hello name, I'm glad to meet you. So it'll look something like this. Hello, comma, and then we want to print the name. So how do we print the name? We print the name as follows. And by the way, we don't want a new line here. What we want to do is print the name that the user typed in. So it'll be user input. Hello, user input. So I'm going to build that and run that. What is your name? Dave. Hello, Dave. So we got that. So we need to print a little more. It's hello Dave, period. I am glad to meet you. So now we need to add the other business. Hello. So after we print the user input, we want to type period, and then I am glad to meet you. Let's build. F7, run, F5. Hello, my name is Hal. What is your name? Dave. Hello, Dave. I'm glad to meet you. So we got it. Let's go ahead and commit that. I'm going to go up to the solution, and I am going to commit the solution changes. That'll commit everything. If I could just commit here. That'll commit the project changes, or I could commit here, which is to commit just the changes to this one file. I like to make sure that nothing is left out. We want to commit the changes to the solution. Actually, it's important to commit that because since our last commit, we added a project which modifies the solution. So we want to make sure we get the new project in the solution. So let's go ahead and commit that. Commit solution changes, and you can see the solution file is modified. We created a new project. We have 2 files in there. Let's go ahead and commit that. Done. We'll check our work. I'm going to refresh this. No, I'm going to go up a level. There it is. That's P11, this is P12, these are the files. That's the project file, this is the main file. You can see here, this is the text that we had just entered in. So that's how to do the second exercise. Now you want to continue on, follow the same procedure, and solve the exercises P13 and P14.